File item. Again, colleagues, we are lifting the call on these measures. We hope that everyone is actually in the Senate chamber so we can do it with one roll call per bill. File item 291, Assembly Bill 718. Please call the roll.
Allen, Anderson, Berryhill, Galgioni, Glazer, no. Hancock, Anderson, aye. Hancock, Hertzberg, Hancock, aye. Hertzberg, aye. Jackson, aye. Leyva, aye. Mendoza, Monning, Pan, Pavley, Jackson, aye to no. Pan, Pavley, Roth, Wolk. Wolk, no.
Please call the absent members.
Allen, Berryhill, Galgioni, Mendoza, Monning, Pan, Pavley, Roth.
Ayes 18, noes 14. The measure fails. Senator Hueso requests reconsideration. Reconsideration is granted. Ayes 40, noes 0 on the reconsideration. Moving on to file item 273, AB 333. Again, file item 273, Assembly Bill 333. Please call the roll.
De Leon, Hernandez, Pavley, aye. Runner. Hernandez, aye. Runner, aye.
Ayes 39, noes 0. The measure passes. File item okay. Nope, I have it. Got it. Colleagues, file item 302, Assembly Bill 157. Again, file item 302, Assembly Bill 157. Please call the absent members.
De Leon, Gaines, Hueso, aye. Pavley, aye. Wachowski, aye. Gaines, aye.
Just say it out loud. Ayes 39, no 0 on the urgency. Ayes 39, no 0. The measure passes. File item 308, Assembly Bill 160. File item 308, Assembly Bill 160. Call the absent members.
De Leon, Fuller, aye. Gaines, aye. Hancock, aye. Liu, aye. Morrell, aye. Wynn, aye. Pavley, aye.
Ayes 39, no 0. The measure passes. File item 364. File item 364, Assembly Bill 275. File item 364.
Berryhill, Cannella, Huff, Pavley, aye.
Ayes 28, noes 9. The measure passes. File item 273, Assembly Bill 333. File item, I'm sorry, we've done that already. I've got the old report, excuse me. Next, colleagues, file item 362. Okay, I'll go back. File item 362, Assembly Bill 355, file item 362. Please call the absent members.
Fuller. Aye. Pavley. Aye.
Ayes 40, noes 0. The measure passes. Got it. I skipped right here. Colleagues, again, we apologize for the confusion. I'll repeat the file item twice and pause just to give you time to find it in your paperwork. So we are now returning to file item 312, Assembly Bill 509. File item 312, Assembly Bill 509. Please call the absent members.
De Leon. Aye. Leno. Aye. Pavley. Aye.
Ayes 27, noes 13. The measure passes. File item 314, AB 594. File item 314. Call the absent members.
De Leon. Aye. Hueso. Aye. Leyva. Aye. Nguyen. Aye. Pavley. Aye.
Ayes 40, noes 0. The measure passes. File item 315, AB 683. File item 315. Call the absent members.
De Leon. Aye. Hancock. Aye. Pavley. Aye.
Ayes 40, noes 0. The measure passes. File item 319, Assembly Bill 951. File item 319. Call the absent members.
De Leon. Aye. Nielsen. Aye. Pavley. Aye.
Ayes 40, noes 0. The measure passes. File item 323, Assembly Bill 1095. File item 323. Call the absent members.
De Leon. Aye. Fuller. Aye. Gaines. Pavley. Aye. Wolk. Wolk, aye.
Ayes 39, noes 0. The measure passes. File item 328, AB 1223. File item 328. Call the absent members.
Anderson. Aye. Bates. Aye. Berryhill. De Leon. Aye. Huff. Morlock. Aye. Morrell. Aye. Nielsen. Aye. Pavley. Aye. Runner. Aye. Wolk. Wolk, aye.
Ayes 38, noes 0. The measure passes. File item 329, Assembly Bill 1232. File item 329. Call absent members.
De Leon. Aye. Pavley. I, Wolk. Wolk, aye.
Ayes 40, no 0. The measure passes. File item 334, AB 434. File item 334. Call the absent members.
Lotta. I, Wynn. I, Pavley. Aye.
Ayes 40, no 0. The measure passes. On the urgency, ayes 40, no 0. The measure passes. File item 337, AB 744. File item 337. Call the absent members.
Galgioni. Mitchell. Pavley.
Ayes 22, noes 15. The measure passes. File item 340, Assembly Bill 1303. File item 340. Call the absent members.
Lotta. I, Pavley. Aye.
Ayes 40, no 0. On the urgency, ayes 40, no 0. The measure passes. So Bernie, this is the list that we're going on that I can see here on the computer? Right. File item 350, AB 1358. File item 350. Call the absent members.
Pavley. Aye.
Ayes 27, noes 13. The measure passes. File item 368. If my glasses work, that's what it would say. File item 358, AB 1211. File item 358. Call the absent members.
Fuller. I, Pavley. Aye.
Ayes 40, noes 0. The measure passes. On the urgency, ayes 40, noes 0 on the measure itself. File item 363, AB 274. File item 363. Call the absent members.
Pavley. Aye.
Ayes 40, no 0. The measure passes. File item 365, Assembly Bill 940. File item 365. Call the absent members.
De Leon. Aye. Mitchell.
Aye.
Aye. Nilsson. Aye. Pavley. Aye.
Ayes 40, no 0. The measure passes. File item 366, AB 388. File item 366. Call the absent members.
Mitchell.
Aye.
Aye. Pavley. Aye. Wykowski. Aye.
Ayes 40, no 0. The measure passes. File item 367, AB 1129. File item 367. Call the absent members.
Mitchell.
Aye.
Aye. Pavley. Aye.
Ayes 40, no 0. The measure passes. File item 368, Assembly Bill 538. File item 368. Call the absent members.
Monning. Pavley. Pavley, aye. Monning, aye.
The ayes 40, no 0. The measure passes. File item 321, Assembly Bill 1028. File item 321. Call the absent members.
Bates. Aye.
Ayes 39, noes 1. The measure passes. Senator Jackson, for what purpose do you rise?
Yes, for permission to move for reconsideration of file item 2201, the SB 358, for purposes of bringing it up again.
So under unfinished business,
Correct.
file item 201, you're requesting reconsideration?
That's correct.
Without object, is there any objection to reconsideration to file item 201? Seeing none, ayes 40, no 0.
And
Senator Jackson.
thank you very much. Just to, we heard this bill.
Excuse me, 1 second. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Senate Bill 358 by Senator Jackson, enacting to private employment.
Senator Jackson.
Thank you. This is the equal pay bill that got off the floor at 39-0. One of our colleagues who has been fighting this battle with us for the past 35, 40 years was over on the Assembly side and did not get an opportunity to vote for what is truly an historic measure. And with that, colleagues, I would request your aye votes so that we can add another longtime fighter to this battle, to this bill.
Is there any objection to the use of unanimous roll call? Any objection? Seeing none, ayes 40, no 0. The measure passes. Colleagues, we will pick up where we left off on Assembly third reading. And these are the next series of bills that we will hear in the following order. File item 374, 378, 381, 382, 383, and 384. Again, starting with file item under Assembly third reading. File item 374, Assembly Bill 1307. Senator Block, pass on file. File item 378, AB 1042. Senator Hill, pass on file. File item 381, pass on file. File item 382, AB 362. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Assembly Bill 362 by Assemblymember Waldron, enacting to state printing.
Senator Leyva.
Thank you, Madam President. Good afternoon, members. I am presenting Assembly Bill 362, which would create a pilot project to show the environmental and economic benefits of alternate printing methods. Existing law requires that all state printing be done in the Department of General Services Office of State Printing. As you may know, the current printing process is very water and chemical intensive. The pilot project authorized by this bill would allow state printers to skip the chemical processing step in traditional printing that requires significant use of energy and water. With AB 362, California can be a leader in clearly demonstrating the environmental and economic benefits of alternate printing methods. AB 362 has received unanimous support in both houses, and I respectfully ask for your aye vote.
Thank you. Is there any discussion or debate? Any discussion or debate on AB 362? Seeing none, is there any objection to the use of a unanimous roll call? Seeing none, ayes 40, noes 0. The measure passes. File item 383, AB 728. Senator Morrell? Pass on file. File item 384, AB 970. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Assembly Bill 970 by Assemblymember Nazarian, enacting to employment.
Senator Leyva.
Thank you, Madam President and colleagues. AB 970 fills remaining gaps in the Labor Commissioner's authority to make low-wage workers whole, specifically in wage theft, by ensuring that the Labor Commissioner can both cite an employer and recover wages owed. This bill specifies that the Labor Commissioner, upon a request from the local entity, may issue a citation against an employer for a violation of a local minimum wage law. AB 970 also states that the Labor Commissioner may not cite an employer if the local entity has already cited them for the same violation. The requirements in the bill are only triggered when a field investigation reveals that the employer did not pay the legally required minimum wage or failed to adequately reimburse employees. It does not make sense that if the Labor Commissioner discovers a wage violation where a locality has implemented a higher minimum wage, that the Labor Commissioner can only cite for the lower state minimum wage. A wage violation, even if it is a local minimum wage law, is still a wage violation. Members, I respectfully ask for an aye vote.
Thank you. Any discussion or debate on the measure? Any discussion or debate? Seeing none, please call the roll.
Allen. Aye. Anderson. No. Bates. No. Bell. Aye. Berryhill. Block. Aye. Canella. No. De Leon. Fuller. De Leon, aye. Fuller, no. Gaines. No. Galgiani. Glazer. Hall. Aye. Hancock. Aye. Hernandez. Aye. Hertzberg. Aye. Hill. Aye. Wesso. Aye. Huff. No. Jackson. Aye. Lada. Aye. Leno. Aye. Leba. Aye. Liu. Aye. McGuire. Aye. Mendoza. Aye. Mitchell.
Aye.
Aye. Monning. Aye. Morlock. No. Morrell. No. Wynn. No. Nielsen. No. Pan. Aye. Pavley. Aye. Roth. Aye. Runner. No. Stone. No. Vidak. No. Wykowski. Aye. Wolk. Wolk, aye. Berryhill, no.
Please call the absent members.
Galgiani. Glazer. Aye.